So
I
what
know.
it do, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, anything that y'all viewing this on? This is Inside the Chat. We got some lovely guests on. Myra, welcome back.
Welcome back, Myra.
Thank you very much.
And then we got Izzy in here. You know, she a legend back in her hood. I don't
Back in the hoods of
no,
wherever she's from.
Oh my goodness.
but this gonna be a juicy one. I don't know if y'all know. Obviously, y'all know Nick and KB, legend. You know they back in this thing. But we finna talk about the differences between being jealous, being insecure, or just plain out being disrespectful.
Three different motherfucking things.
Because I feel like a lot of times in relationships, these words are brought up, and sometimes I think that they're brought up in the wrong, scenarios. Sometimes
Hmm.
when people are saying that you're being jealous, it's really you being disrespectful, or vice versa. So I think we're gonna get into a couple scenarios, and we're gonna kind of give our own opinion. We're gonna give our own opinion on it, and I'm gonna give the true definition. So that way we can kind of see, and then we can possibly get some personal. If y'all don't care, I know I'll probably throw something out there. Some situations in my previous relationships where I felt like maybe I was being disrespected, or I was being the one being disrespectful, or something like that. So,
Gary, I feel like this is this your first episode. I'm just gonna say first episode, so I feel like you got something to get off your chest.
what you mean?
I feel like you got Keegan know what I'm talking about, but this is the first episode. Yeah.
Stung his
That's
ass.
tough.
Man,
No,
easy over your life.
No, it ain't even like that. No. But this has nothing to do with what Nick's talking about. This is just in general a conversation that just always needs to be had. I mean, had in general. But I can start it off if you want. I'll start it off with the definitions of the words. All right.
Yep.
So jealous, being jealous. Okay, that's thrown out a lot. But being jealous is showing or feeling envy of someone of their achievements or advantages. Okay, that's in that situation. Another similar definition to it is feeling or showing suspicions of someone unfaithfulness or in a relationship. And then the last one they got is fiercely protective or vigilant of one's rights or possessions. Now, obviously, they all kind of like we talk. I'm not like when we talking right now. I'm not talking about like being jealous of someone winning a race over you or something like that. Whatever, that's different. But in a relationship, is being jealous. I mean, is it jealous if you have suspicions? Because I mean, that's what the definition says.
I would ultimately just boil that down to just simple, like human intuition or will. I don't necessarily say that always has to fall into the category of it's because somebody has something I have. It could necessarily be something that can't really be measured, I guess. Like, for instance, like you could be jealous of how much time somebody's giving to something else versus you in the relationship.
Yeah, very true.
There you go.
Preach it.
Come in. You wrote that down. That's what.
No.
She was on no bad.
No, that's good though, because I mean, I think a lot of times in relationships, like you run into that situation where you feel like the other person is spending a lot more time, whether that's on the video game or hanging out with their girls or something like that, and you want more of that time. Is that ever looked at as disrespectful?
It really just kind of depends, I would say.
I think it depends on the relationship between the couple. Because if you jealous over somebody playing the game or something, then you got bigger problems.
You do got a lot of problems.
But then if you jealous of like your girl hanging out with the girls, like she gotta have her own time with the girls and all that, then
I feel like
I think when it comes to my bad, go ahead.
No, Margaret.
No, I think when like when Nick was saying like somebody getting jealous over like being on the game and stuff like that, to a certain point, depending on the couple, I think that's when it falls more into insecurities. Because like, wow, how are you jealous of a game? Like,
yeah, we talked about that last time.
You gotta think about it. Sometimes these
more
dudes
so insecurity, the fact that I'm not getting enough attention. Like, so am I not like enough to get his attention or something like that? So I think that's to a certain point, jealousy can fall under insecurities, but some people don't know the difference between the two because of the fact that some people think like, oh, you're jealous of this, but you're really just insecure about certain things. So it makes you make you think that you're jealous.
So okay, so you saying that's that okay, so give me a scenario because I feel a lot of times like instead of it being I don't look at sometimes it being jealous. Okay, so let me give you a scenario instead of me asking you for one, right? For instance, right?
Yeah.
You run into a girl, your girl, whatever, and she has guy friends, right? You know these guy friends. You don't care if she hangs out with the guy friends, right? But then it gets to the point where it's like a little bit like, damn, like, all right, like you don't ever come home, or you don't like, like, or is it gonna be a point to where it's like, I'm okay with you going out or going out with the dude, whatever, because I know him and I like me and him are friends, but now it's getting to the point to where like you're doing too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that disrespectful now? Or is that me being insecure? Like me not trusting her? You know what I mean?
Okay, so for me, I feel like after something's communicated and you still, not acting unconscious of what I communicated,
that's disrespect.
Right.
So it's disrespectful if we had a conversation.
Yeah, if you have to keep talking about it and I have to keep reminding you, I don't want you to hang out around this person and you don't care about my feelings. Now we get into the disrespect stage.
Yeah, because like it's not even necessarily I want you to drop what you're doing or drop this person, but like I'm making it known that this makes me uncomfortable on a certain level, and whether you acknowledge it or not is going to be determined on the disrespect.
So what if they hit you with that you being insecure when you just trying to let them know how you feel about something?
Manipulation.
That's what
that is.
Not okay. Yeah, see?
I would say gaslighting.
That is. Right.
Gaslighting or manipulation.
Gaslighting, that's a fact.
I'm not gonna sit here and everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel about whatever. So you can't ever be mad at somebody for feeling how they feel. However, like everybody's entitled to feel that way. So like if I'm mad, you have the right to be mad that I'm mad. So it's like.
But there's no reason if we're in a relationship, I have to keep telling you the same thing over and over. Then you just don't care about my feelings at that point.
Right.
But I think
I value the relationship at all.
Yeah. I think what happens though is like once the person does let them know, like say the first time, like, okay, like I don't like you, hanging out with him that much or something like that. Then what if the same thing vice versa? It'd be like if a guy's hanging out with a girl and the girl's really attractive or something like that, whatever. Sometimes the girl's like, well, I don't like you hanging out with her or something like that, whatever, right? Sometimes like same way guys have intuition about other guys, I'm pretty sure girls are the same way, right?
Okay, so with that one, I can speak passionately about that.
Okay,
here's my thing.
From the heart, speak from the heart.
Yes, because sis, I feel like that is simply boils down to insecurity. Because like for one in a relationship, without trust, you have nothing. You don't have. You have to give a certain amount of trust for anything to be grown in a relationship. Like you have to be able to trust that person with your body, regardless of it. If it's just a physical connection, you have to be able to trust them with that. So with that being said, you don't have anything without trust. And then if you feel like this person looks as good or better than you, you need to be able to have the confidence inside of yourself to say, okay, you know what, regardless of what they decide to do in this moment with their time, I know that I am this X, Y, and Z, regardless of whatever happens. You have to trust that people are going to be themselves and going to make the decisions that they want to make. In order to spare yourself in those situations, spare yourself the insecure thoughts, to spare yourself the jealousy, and to spare yourself disrespecting you and that person.
I feel like trust is
using all the words.
I feel like trust is a big thing that we're forgetting about all this shit. I mean, you can be jealous and all that shit, and that's cool and everything like that. Like, you can be jealous of somebody spending their time or somebody doing this, but once it gets to that other thing, that hey, yo, I don't want you hanging around with this and that, it's gotta be on trust most of the time.
But I think a lot of that
you have to trust that individual.
I think a lot of
that. Trust that individual, then that's just like why. My bad, bro. I had to get my shit off. Don't ever.
Hey, get it out.
Yeah, you never talk. So
Nick face though, he said.
You know what? I'm gonna be quiet. Put my bonnet on.
My fault, yeah. Keep your bonnet on. But I think a lot of it is just overthinking. Because if you overthinking, like she looks better than me, she dressed better than me, then it's why am I with this person? You know what I mean? So I'm with you for a reason. It doesn't matter. It's not all the ways about look. Even though I think if you with somebody and you don't think they're attractive, you shouldn't be with them. But I'm with you for a reason. Don't think about these other girls or other guys.
Yeah.
So with everything that Izzy said, 100% agree with. And when it comes to not even just looks, but just having a friend of the opposite sex in general, and you're in a relationship, it does come down to insecurities. If you right off the back saying like, I don't want you hanging out with this other girl or something like that, but it then come down to a point where it gets disrespectful. Not necessarily disrespectful, but get to a certain point where that trust is like, you have to have a level of trust, but also he also has to respect the fact that you have a girlfriend, so you can't be hanging out with the female friend like 24/7, like all the time, like just two y'all by yourself. You actually have to respect the relationship that you have, and that other friend needs to respect y'all relationship as well.
And
Like,
male,
right,
like the other way around.
right.
Yeah.
Because like
But
even me personally, I have like a lot of bros and everything like that. But especially if they in a relationship, I'm like, go do your little thing. Like y'all have your
Like
thing.
like
Like I'm not
you
about
can't
to
call them at
disrespect
11.
it.
You
Right,
know,
like I'm
yeah.
not gonna do that, anything like that. And if I do, it's more so like a legit emergency.
Yeah.
And I just seen this other post too when it said like when you see a couple out and like you know them, or say you only know the guy, but a respect level, you speak to both of them. You don't be like, oh hey, that. Like you be like, hi, I'm
yeah,
Myra. I'm like, we know each other from this person, so like that. How you doing? And
See,
then
that's how
like
you hit
you
them.
speak
Look,
to
you hit them
both
with
of them.
The Drake. Yeah, I know them type of hugs. The same hugs when you know
it's
they
a
used to
sign.
fuck.
No, for real.
Oh,
And everything
man.
like that. Like you speak to both and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a trust level when it comes to like say beginning first, meeting that person, and then it comes to like, okay, now you're getting respect because you're hanging out with this person all the time. I'm like,
To segue kind of
why?
though, like without trust, I feel like trust and respect go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So like when it comes to trust, like if you betray my trust at a certain level, I'm gonna feel like you've kind of disrespected me just because like I have trusted you with X, Y, or Z, and you're turning around and messing me up. Like you're transposing these letters, and I gave them to you in this order, and that's not the order they're coming back in. It's not. The math ain't mathing.
Right.
Where does it being like to the point where it's a little bit controlling come in at? Like, if
Yeah,
you're
I
saying,
was gonna ask about that because like I
That
know
toxic word we
yeah,
love to throw
because
out.
I know there's some situations where guys or girls regardless. I get these calls all the time about people like what I mean. They have a best friend that was there before. What I mean, like before you got in a relationship, right? Like that was your rock. That was your day one. You could tell them anything type shit.
Yeah.
And then when they get in that relationship, they're like, "Well, no, you need to block that person, or you need to just stop talking to that person entirely." Like
That's when it comes
I don't know.
controlling.
I think that's
You're
when
doing the most.
Right.
You're doing
But
it.
do you introduce them to each other?
I would make an attempt.
I would personally, yeah.
Yeah.
Now what if I get a vibe like you introduced me to him, but then I get a vibe that he definitely wants you. If you
No, I was just about to say that because like I think when guys like we know like, hey, bro, trying to fuck my girl. Do
Like,
the females know that too?
He's just for my girl.
Okay, so
A little bit, yeah.
y'all get a vibe too.
Do
Like
y'all
no.
get that vibe?
Now listen. I don't want y'all to talk about I got a vibe because of how she talked. No, I'm talking about like guys
Right.
know off the rip.
Like he
Like,
I
really
know.
trying to.
Like,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like
bro,
okay.
trying to- bro,
And I'm
That female woman intuition, that's like
Yeah,
legit and true.
bro.
Like I can see like guys kind of like they probably vibe it quicker, but once we get it, oh, we know for
Here's my
sure.
thing, though, like here's my thing. I'm a little, less stable than regular women when it comes to certain things. Okay, so if I catch you giving him the up down, yeah, you on that? Because I'm not looking somebody fully up and down if I'm not actually interested in something then other than speaking.
Right here, that's it. It should be this. None of that.
But what if he got on some nice shoes though? You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
about to say
Like,
the
what
only
you think?
time you can look down, you be like, bro, look at my shoes. You be like, all right,
Stop
you doing it.
But then,
Like,
no, but then he got the gray sweats on,
He
and
got
then
the
y'all
gray
thinking too
sweats
much.
on.
Yeah,
a-
bro.
a
If you
nice
got on gray
hoodie.
sweat,
Sweats.
you're
Hey,
red
great
flag.
hoodie.
why you
Smell-
hanging out with some
flag.
female
smelling
friend with
right,
gray
you know what I
sweats
mean?
on? Like, and
Red
I'm not there.
flag.
Like, what? Yeah, that's
Bro, I'm relaxed. Like,
I'm just vibing out today. Why
yeah,
you?
I'm vibe. I'm not thinking about my print. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling.
Don't
Like,
Red
care about
flag.
that.
realize that y'all
Look at
created.
bro,
Listen,
exactly,
realize that
bro.
you guys created that.
Hear it.
No, you guys created that. Guys never wore gray sweats
Okay,
for their
and
print. They never did that. I don't think we ever thought
But
like,
that's
oh,
the
when I
same
position
thing.
in the
Nick-
beginning, but they do now.
But that's
yeah,
the same
because that's
thing in
what's up.
summertime when the girls be wearing rompers. Is it?
okay.
Oh,
damn
rompers
choice.
and
They know what they
sundresses and
do,
stuff.
but Nick, they
What's
know
all that
what they
movement back
doing.
there?
So
Okay,
They know what
well,
they doing.
they chose that off the
Hey,
movement.
I'm not in that
Same thing with-
category because
Same thing with
I'm
leggings.
small as hell.
It look like somebody
Look,
played
same
pancake
thing with
back there.
leggings. Girls wear leggings for a reason.
There's no
Okay?
reason you should wear leggings 6 days out the week.
Yeah, y'all wear it for a reason. Y'all
6 out of 7
y'all
days.
get dresses for a reason. We put on sweats and we just trying to be comfortable. Y'all came up with the narrative like,
You think
oh,
Hold on.
Hey,
We're not gonna,
he
hold
got his
on.
dick out.
What's the topic about, guys? Reel it back in. What's the topic about? Jealousy, insecurity,
you
disrespect.
think leggings ain't comfortable?
But no,
I was about
that's
to
the
say
thing.
because
We're talking about
but
comfortability, and then you did
I'm
this
an
and you did that.
athlete.
With
I was an
narrative.
athlete.
I have two
I wouldn't
pairs.
do no jeans like that.
Speaking, that's the thing too. Like, is it a certain thing? Is it you being insecure because you don't like what she wear? She can't wear what she want out, or is it like that's what I'm saying?
Look, for me, it's a yes and no. Because if you just out here looking like a hoe and you looking like you're just free for anybody to come grab on or do anything like that, then yes, I feel like you need to clean
What
it
if
up.
she like her body though?
But it
I
depends
mean,
on
that's cool.
it depends on the
That's
location.
cool.
It depends on the
Yeah, it
location.
depends on the
I don't-
setting.
If you go into the movies with a
Thing to do with where you're at,
Just the
what
joint
you're.
out, like,
It has everything to do with that person's mindset when they put that on. If you have the mindset of, oh, I want these people's attention, you're not even gonna have to say that, but your energy, your whatever, you're going to put that out there subconsciously, whether you want to or not. And I feel like it has
How
everything.
does the guy tell the difference though?
I could walk outside in a fucking, freakum dress, like
Most
Beyonce
guys don't.
said, okay, and this is that, and I'm just going to dinner. But my man's gonna look at me and be like, "Bro, where are you going?"
Look,
Well, it's my homegirl's
Also,
birthday.
that kind of come into
down the street.
that kind of comes to the insecurity too on the guy's part because one, I'm a grown woman. You ain't gonna tell me what I can and can't wear. But then again, though, the fact that I'm a grown woman, I know me personally, I have
You
a
gotta read
respect
the
level
room.
for myself. I have a respect level for myself that I'm not about to let everything just fall off for everybody to see because this is sacred for who I wanted to see. But just saying though, some dudes though, like say if you going out, or even if say y'all going out together. If I have on a certain type of dress that just shows more of curve, no, I want you to wear now. I don't want nobody looking at me. What do you mean? Like,
But you
first
do-
of all,
but-
if
but
I'm
you-
yours, then you don't got to worry about
You
what
got to look at
everybody
it
else
from the
look
point
at.
of view too, though. The guy's point of view sometimes, bro. Like we understand that how
Possessive.
motherfuckers are, bro.
They're
And at the end of the day, it might cause some drama. Because if a motherfucker looking at you a certain way or try to talk to you, now I gotta say something.
Yep.
But only reason he's saying that is
I do
because of the
understand
way you
that.
dress.
Face your eyes front, G.
But
I
the only reason
understand
he's saying
that.
it is because of the way you dress. So it's like there's a thin line because sometimes it is like, bro, like we going out. If we both going out to go out, like I want you to go out and do your look the way you want to look. But if we going out and like, hey, we going to the Walmart, like what you doing? Like,
Or you
Right.
got your titties out.
Yeah, that is.
like what
yeah,
you doing?
depending
But
on where you're going.
the thing that you guys like kill me with because you guys do the gray sweats thing. Like, there's no female that's gonna walk up to me and try to talk to me while I got gray sweats on.
Cap.
Females aren't that approachable.
She said cap.
They don't
She
do that.
immediately said
Girls
cap.
do that.
Bro,
Nowadays, there are some more motor girls. Not everybody do that. Like
Now, guys
it is
do it.
more
Guys
guys
walk up
that's,
to a chick that's right there at the
Here's
checkout line.
my thing. I have literally been like, oh wow, that's
Your
okay.
thing hanging out.
I'm gonna go find out who that is. Hey sis, who is that? Okay, like going out of my
I got you, sis. I'm
I'll
about to go
find
look.
I'm curious enough.
They be capping, man. I'm not gonna allow this to happen.
No, but also it depends on just the mindset of a person in general. Because me personally, I feel like you shouldn't. I feel like your partner should not worry about what other people are doing. They should be worried about what you entertain. If you're entertaining the other person coming up to you, then that's when it become a problem. But then again, people are right. And then some people are disrespectful just to like say I'm with like my boyfriend, something like that. I'm literally holding his hand. And the dude could just walk up, hey, what's up? And I've seen girls do that. They'll go to the dude while with the girl there. Hey, how you doing? So it like
that's when you just headbutt them.
Exactly. Now I'm like, look, first of all, please don't get cut, baby. I'm right here. Like, back it up.
I'm
but
right here.
Exactly.
Okay.
But like, yeah, that's when.
So should you match energies when you dressing?
I think
Like
you
match.
should.
I think you should.
I think you should.
About it.
Matching.
No, like matching the clothes or match energy.
I was
No,
like,
just the energy. Like
yeah.
if you have heels on and a dress, I'm not gonna pull up in some sweats. I'm gonna try to throw some nice jeans on, or maybe even like a,
But see the difference
Polos.
between guys and
Yeah,
girls
nice
though,
little
when we
polo.
go out, we wear the same thing. We don't. There's no extra level up. Only thing you can add is jewelry, maybe some jewelry,
Some
like that.
earrings.
Some earrings or something. But other than that, our go
Maybe a
out is our
chain.
go out.
Yeah.
Like nothing gets.
Yeah, there's a small percentage of
Like
guys that
y'all go
actually like
from
dress up.
going
What's
out
the
looking
timeout?
cute.
Hold on, Gary. Hold on, Gary. What's the timeout, Izzy?
That comes down to knowing yourself as a man, though, like, and knowing yourself as a person. Like, you could have the same 4 outfits in your closet, but how you freak them every time you walk out
Like,
is
you
how
liked
you
it.
determine.
Well, yeah, but but I'm saying like we don't. Our level of like, oh my god, sexiness is like we got on jewelry. Like that's
very minimal. It's very
but with you guys, like it goes from that's a dress to
Very
damn
minimal.
to damn.
In a general sense, between a
Damn,
female
damn.
and a male, that is true. But it really
Hey, I do
does.
get
It
what you're
depends on the
saying.
man. Yeah,
I
it
understand.
depends on the guy. Because I know some guys that they are legit. Like, I'll make sure I wear this, like that. But in a general sense of guys, yeah, that
Yeah,
is
because I don't
100%
like
true.
when dudes be trying to tell their girls they can't wear sundresses, but the second you met your girl, she had a sundress on, probably.
Okay.
Type shit, you know what I mean?
That part, like
like she should be able to wear a sundress if that's
I
how
want
you met her.
no girl without.
I don't want you in no crop top. I'm like,
huh?
nigga,
That's
you
how
met me at the
me.
beach. What you
Like,
mean? Like,
So Gary, what you mean by girls dress up? The hair done, the nails done.
The makeup all looking
well,
crazy.
I
And
mean,
good,
to me,
bright.
so I've learned a lot in like
Dressing.
previous
Lip gloss is
situations. Like
popping,
I used
yo,
to,
mama.
I used to not like if like my girl takes like all the day doing her makeup. I did. This is what I used to not like this because I felt like most guys don't care about makeup.
No, not really.
Straight up, we don't. Right. And we feel sometimes that, well, I used to feel that if you are doing all this for makeup and I'm telling you I don't care, then who is it for? Like, you know, obviously it's for these other motherfuckers.
I get what you're saying.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Gary.
No, yeah, I was wrong.
Let's be honest. It's not for us. It's for them. If they want to put the makeup
I know.
on,
And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I was wrong for thinking that back then because I used to think like, I'm telling you, I don't care that like makeup, like to me, you beautiful either way, right? That's why if I'm with you, I'm not with you because you wear makeup. Like that's a bonus if you want to look better with the same thing. But I look at it now is that when girls do their makeup, it's like when guys get their haircut. We just feel like a new person. You know what I mean? Like that's a big thing.
The new lineup.
Man,
When we get lined up, like that's the I feel like that's the equivalent. That's the like we ain't gotta put nothing. Like Nick, think about it, bro. We ain't gotta put nothing on our face. Like, and we just
I called Keegan the other day after I got a
Vaseline. That's it.
lineup.
Wash your face with Vaseline.
Look,
Y'all
Nick
good.
called me after he got a look. Nick called me
called
after he got a
both of them.
haircut. I said, hold on, bro. I said, hold on, man. I said, you look crispy, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't want to go too far. You know how,
Okay,
you know, but I had to let them know. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think I had to realize that was you know, for me, now we thinking about like, was it insecure, you know, type thing that I was like telling her that she couldn't do it because I felt like she was doing it for other guys, you know, for the attention. You know what I'm saying? But it was really just to make her feel good.
I like the
make
haircut
her feel
point.
pretty. You know what I'm saying?
I like the haircut point though, Gary, because I do feel a little better when I got with a haircut.
Bro, all of a sudden we going to the store more. All of a sudden we got
hey, look with the gray
They
sweats
running
on.
all the errands.
With the gray sweats on.
Gray sweats on.
The fresh cut with the gray sweats.
best thing to me,
I'm
though, like,
Gray sweats
oh,
on.
stop. Okay, men will get their haircut and they will either immediately like pull up on or call the person like they want to see them with that haircut, and then
Hey, what you doing
why,
today?
but like subconsciously, bro, like I don't think these men realize it, but they go straight to see their mama. Mom, my haircut look good. Like they don't even
Because she'll be the first.
Mom.
Because she be the first to say something.
She'll be the first one to be like, oh, no, baby.
my mama
they
finna
got
tell
you
me the
right.
truth. My mama know I look good.
No, not even
Hey,
that.
that is crazy because I always go to my mom's house after I get a haircut.
And look, it don't matter what the weather. Hey Nick and Giga, it don't matter what the weather is. It can be raining. It can be cold where you know you need a hat on and you don't care because you got a fresh cut. You gonna rock it.
Shit is.
And you could have got a ball fade, a straight ball fade.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Back of the neck is all skin, all cold, wet, all cold wind hitting that back of the neck, and you don't care because you know you fresh.
You just sitting there like, man, it's cold in here, ain't it?
Mom, are you
Like walking around with your coat unzipped because you gotta see the fit. You gotta see the fit.
My barbershops, do y'all care if y'all go to the barbershop with your man? Are you paying for a haircut? Would you pay for your guy cut?
Yeah.
Always?
Hey,
Always?
prices ain't the same.
No.
Hey, prices ain't the same no.
Prices about $30 now.
Prices went up.
Well, my answer. Oh, go ahead, Izzy.
But you're not just gonna pull up to the barbershop on Friday and be like, hey, cash at me for my haircut. I'm here right now. Like, no, that's not how that works. It's like, hey, I'm going to get my hair cut on Friday, you know, da 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 da. And then if I offer to pay for your haircut, that's one thing. But I would really hate for a man to feel like he could just, you know, casually be like, hey, like, I'm going to get my haircut. Will you pay for it for me?
Can we get a random throughout the week? Here, babe, this is $100. Go get your haircut. You know,
Get your
can we
feet
get one of
done.
those? Get your feet done. Can we get that?
Go put some gas in the tank type shit.
Thomas' question said, "Will we do it all the time?" I personally would not do it all the time because I don't expect my man to pay for my hair, nails, and stuff like that every single time.
I'm saying like random.
The wax.
I will. Yeah,
Can we make that a thing though? Like, can we make that 2020? Like, can
2022?
My bad.
Ladies, pay for your boyfriend's haircut.
Come on, brother, man.
Can we get a
But
random?
gotta be like a actual relationship. Don't be just be like, oh, this is my sneaky. No.
The sneaky link.
You can't
Yeah.
Your sneaky link can't get no free haircut.
But at the same time with Gary and Keegan, I feel like the barbershop is like a secret place. Like I be vetting to my barber. I tell him my plans.
Hey man,
My barber know everything.
So
I can't just have my girl there. I might sneak this her.
haircut.
See, my dad is a barber, and
What'd you
sometimes
say,
when I was younger, I used to chill there. So, like, I'm used to being around a barbershop. And one, I have a lot of male friends. I'm used to being around them. They just talk whatever and just don't care that I'm there. I'm just like,
Some days me and a bro be like, dang, I did not need to hear that.
yeah. And I just be like, okay.
Yeah,
But I say it
really
depends on the girl, though, because some girls, I'm not getting it. I really talk like this. I'd be like, dang.
Yeah.
And I just be sitting there and also I have brothers. They don't care what they say around me. I have cousins. They don't care what they say around me. I'm personally like, I've never considered myself like a super girly girl, and I was never like a super tomboy. I was kind of like right there in the middle. So I could be with the guys and like, chill, y'all do y'all thing because y'all gonna say what y'all do. You shouldn't have to change your character no matter who you're around. Like, of course, to be respectful, depending on like who it is. But yeah, but like you shouldn't have to change your character around you, especially if you consider me a friend.
See, that's what guys. That's the thing we were talking about earlier. That's what guys pick up on. Like you saying, this dude all funny, he outgoing, and all this. Y'all been friends for so long. Second we get around, now he quiet. Come on now. Like,
yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. Right.
Tell me it's right, motherfucker.
Huh? Hey, she just said you was funny as hell the other day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, what's so funny? What you like?
Like I want to laugh.
Give me a joke.
But I don't think any guy is going to the nail shop.
Shit, I would.
Well, some guys get there. Like,
I mean, it's different.
I need these cut, man.
No, I'm saying it's different if you getting your nails and feet done too. But
yeah, well, I don't just go there and chill.
I'm
gonna go there and get it done with her. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there and just chill.
Do that.
So,
but I think it's different between the nail shop and barbershop though, because then we like, oh my god, yeah, we ain't talking.
You don't know what normally you don't vent to your nail person.
Bro, in there, bro. That shit's lit.
To Ling Ling.
Sometimes be broken for one. For two, it's like I have taken, young men to the nail shop with me, and they haven't been getting something. I just had to phrase that, properly, not underage.
What age are you talking about?
Young men, 5.
Hey, what you mean by that?
Hey, Gary, when we talking teenage, how old we talking?
Yeah, we talking teenage.
Yeah, that's what they call young men.
He said young men.
What we talking about?
I phrased that. My verbiage was wrong there, but you're understanding what I'm saying here.
That's gotta be pedophilish.
That's gotta be down there on the board right there. Put that down.
Hey, this is the line. Look, this is the line. You over here.
You long.
I don't know why you worded it that way.
Run it back. We'll give you another try. We'll edit it out.
Now, when you bring
I'm taking my exes into the nail shop with me.
There we go.
That's wrong too. What are you?
How?
Okay, she has taken guys that she was involved with to the nail shop.
Why don't you just say if I'm taking a guy friend, or
I'm taking a dude?
You go from pedophile to just you toxic now. You going right back to your exes?
If I took my ex there.
Continue. My bad.
That wordplay I'm not appreciating, but I'll get back to what I was saying.
Back.
Sorry, that was disrespectful.
There has been male counterparts in attendance to the nail shop with me.
What is this word?
Stop! Just let it talk.
Wait, what?
Male counterparts?
Wait, did Nick just fall on the chair?
Male counterparts
in attendance.
What? How am I supposed to say it?
I'm not tripping, Izzy. That nigga tripping.
Okay, Izzy, I'm gonna start off for you, all right?
I just don't want to be
Izzy, I'm gonna start off for you. Do you explain? I have taken a guy to the nail shop before.
I'm not trying to be doing that.
I'm gonna start off for you, Izzy. I have taken a guy to the nail shop before. Okay, there you go. Explain.
She gave you the ball, man. Lay that shit up.
Bro, I was trying to say.
She said, I don't even want to say it no more.
Literally.
No, it's fucking
It don't even
It don't even matter what I was about to say.
It doesn't, bro. It doesn't. But I'm
Two
saying
step layup.
they've just fallen asleep. It's never been like they've had to be tentative or like had to be sitting there paying attention to what I'm doing. Like they've been sitting in the waiting area and falling asleep, bro. So it's not the same.
You might as well just go sit in the car if you're gonna go to sleep.
In the car, like if you're
Go pick up some Wendy's or something.
Hey, yo, does them niggas have COVID? Because, like, I know I was in the nail shop. It smelled like it's very smelly. Not very smelly.
Oh, you trying to say
like,
COVID, aka they can't smell? Okay,
yeah, type shit. Like it smells a little bit different in there. It smells like strong alcohol and whatnot. Like,
what does it smell like?
Acrylic.
Acrylic shit, alcohol, all that shit.
Nail polish, it's okay.
Nail polish and shit. That shit's
acrylic,
strong as hell.
Acrylic
nails.
Acrylic don't sound good.
Really?
That sounds toxic.
Got you, Katie. The girl's not gonna let you go down like that. We know. We with you.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I know. It's cool.
They we hear you.
They just trying to be funny right now. We gotta protect.
It's fine. It's fine.
What?
It's fine. Hey, they can be funny.
All right. That was the episode. I'll play, but thank y'all. Definitely give a shout out to Myra and Izzy. I appreciate you guys so much for joining on the episode. KB and Nick always holding it down. And Nick just put a little heart. I like the smiley face. But if you got any, how do you feel about when it comes to being disrespectful in a relationship? Is it the same as being insecure or being jealous or something like that? You give us y'all, description of it or what y'all feel or how y'all feel about it in the comments below. We appreciate y'all. If y'all got any type of topics y'all want us to talk about, please just put it in the comments below or DM us on our social media and everything like that. That'll be in the comments down below also. And y'all have a good day.
You got the DH.